How many people do you think die a year from a crocodile attack?
Well, I don't know, and I don't think knowing the answer. I'm so scared of the ocean that I'll be in my bed at night being scared that I'm going to wake up in the ocean. Our dress sense is sort of like the perfect opposite.
I was literally thinking that, and then I was looking at what you were wearing in your kitchen.
I
just a
noticed
couple of
you do
minutes ago,
that.
and then I thought, I hope he doesn't think I just like looked him up and down.
I did think that. No, I didn't. I did think. I thought I might reference it on the podcast. Were you looking at my cut of jeans? Because I was looking at your cut of jeans.
I was actually looking at the thickness of your t-shirt and was thinking, is that an arquette?
It's not an arquette because I
Okay.
tried arquette and it wasn't quite right.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get the right? Which one? Because they
Tried a
haven't-
few.
Okay.
And because I'm very specific about t-shirts, and the answer of what it is going to really disappoint you.
Go on.
It's the best one I found, and I went with. I used to be Vans for a while. Then I tried Carhartt. Then I tried Dickies. Then I tried Uniqlo, but theirs were too oversized for me.
Yes.
The best ones I found that I could wear every day and it will keep its shape. Hollister.
Oh, that's fine. But it doesn't have a logo on it.
It only down there.
Oh, it's hidden. That's fine.
It doesn't even have and it's the best ones I found.
Where's yours? This is our cat.
It's arquette. See, I was thinking, and it's a lovely from the side as well. Great,
It's structured.
really well structured.
Yeah, this is actually it's probably a bit too big for me, but thanks. But I like the thickness.
Yes.
I'm so prone to like being nipply in a t-shirt.
Do you mean this is the actual, as in nipples being shown?
Yeah, like my go-to is like just I don't know if I just have like a particular blush of nipple, but like I don't understand how people wear a white t-shirt and aren't. You're not.
Was it because of the thickness? What I do have is I was supposed to change. My cat was on me, and I've got a bit of black, but that didn't show up too much.
Look good at all.
Can I feel the thickness of your t-shirt?
It's like almost.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
It's very heavy. It's like almost a jersey, I would say.
So it's good. You can wash it, and it doesn't change its shape, and that's what these are great for.
Yeah, that's what I like. A very thick t-shirt.
Yes,
and a good structure to it. And I found the arquette, but they have several, and some of them are flimsy. You have to go for the thickest one.
I love this chat. Should we pour the tea?
Yeah, please.
What have we gone for?
This is the Twinings Orange and Cinnamon Tea.
Right, we're not sponsored by any tea stuff yet, so the Twinings are watching. We've gone for I can't pick that up. I've put too much water in it. Well, we can't do because anything else is really hot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to do. It's
There
not
you go.
quite
It's
as
very
elegant as I was hoping it would look.
That's how Princess Anne does it. I had this at a gig. When I was on tour, one of the venues just had this tea. I've not found it in any shops.
Oh.
You have to get it online.
I can't. I'm not very good at. I've not got good forearm strength. I don't think. Also, my palms are quite sweaty.
By the
I think
end
it's
of
because of all the
recording
compliments.
By the end
Was there any?
Yeah.
I think I read too much into it.
No,
I have to double.
Well, I checked you out in your kitchen. So,
I could try that hand. That's better.
Hey,
That's how I discover I'm left-handed.
maybe.
And then I do that.
Yeah. Nice.
That's more elegant, isn't it?
That's very
I
elegant.
did spill a bit down the back of the.
I noticed it.
Did you notice that?
It's also in the line of the camera, so everyone can see.
Everyone can see what I've
your
just done there.
disgrace from that.
Do I do that? No, I don't want to. It's a little bit dripping down. I'm really disappointed with how badly I just poured that. It was like I've just landed on Earth.
It can all change in the edit.
Edit
Edit a beautiful lady's hand coming up perfectly pouring a cup of tea.
It was really poor. Sorry. Cheers.
Cheers.
So you discovered this backstage at a gig.
Yeah, and that since tracked it down. I like a normal black tea, but this is. I don't even know if there is any actual like tea leaf in it.
Right, it might just be orange.
It's orange and cinnamon.
So you discovered this backstage.
I think there must be some tea in
How
there.
comedy's changed since the 90s.
I was literally like, when you read books about what comedy was, and coming up in comedy, it is they're all doing coke.
Yes,
and
yeah.
Seeing sex workers and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, that's a new type of tea.
A new type of tea, and we opened by talking a lot about our t-shirts. Yeah, it's a big change.
Exactly.
I might have pulled a bit of a face as I was sipping that. It was because of the heat, not the taste.
It is hot.
It is
How
hot.
Do you feel
isn't
about
it?
the taste?
I like the taste. It's very well. When we were deciding the colour of the mugs, you wanted a more autumnal feel, and I love that.
I requested that.
I love that, and so it matches that perfectly. I feel like I can imagine me in autumn. Well, we'll go back to that. Quite an obvious thing I was about to say, but in autumn, at home with that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. And very, very, I can imagine when I'm away from home and it's cold and rainy and wet somewhere, I will think, God, to be back at home, just sipping on that. Does that make sense?
It's very woman in a film tea.
Yes.
And I'm always looking for woman in a film, whatever. That's what I'm always after.
Do you know, I think I do that more than I've ever realised. I think that's what I do.
I want to hold it like this. And I want to do this.
Because
Yeah.
And they hold it like that. How is that not burning your hands?
They're burning, yeah.
Right, okay, but it just looks great.
Yeah.
It's that, isn't it? With a big, like, what's it called? The polar neck?
Yeah, like a turtleneck.
Turtleneck.
That's how she knows she's going to be okay.
I started really mimicking you. You know, body language experts.
Yeah.
They would say that's just I'm turning away from you.
Yeah.
But I'm not, it's just comfortable. And
I think it's comfortable and reclining. Imagine now if I start doing like insane body language to make you like by the end of the podcast, I'm like throwing my phone on the floor again. My favourite thing to do.
I'm not going to do that. No, I do, but I feel very comfortable.
Good. I find this like a pleasant recline.
Yeah, you've got a whole brand, haven't you? You've come into you've not been doing comedy as long as I have. Yeah. You've come in with your full brand.
Yeah,
I think
so. I hope maybe. Yeah, I'd like to.
Because like when I heard that you were coming with your own Twinings tea, I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course he is. If they were telling me the lineup of who's coming on the show, and then they said, which one of these do you think is bringing them? I wouldn't have even had to, not for a second. And you do the bedtime stories for privileged
children.
Privileged children.
Yeah.
Which is somehow so, it could easily be so away from what you do, but it's still very you. Because that is turtleneck.
Yep.
Turtleneck. Would that sometimes be a white turtleneck? It is a white turtleneck.
It's there's a sort of beige camel turtleneck. There's a blue. Like I move between a range of sort of middle-aged woman turtlenecks.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. With a glass of wine.
Normally with a ridiculously like as full as I can possibly make it.
Yeah. So spilling.
Yeah. Swilling it around. Reading just like the most pompous little stories of like little brats.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so, I don't know how it's all the same. That feels like it should, they shouldn't be, they'd see you and go, I don't understand, but it's all sort of the same thing.
Yeah, I think I have if there's one thing I have, it's a consistency of the things I like.
Yeah.
Maybe. A lot of opinions on stuff and...
oh, do you?
And it's all the same.
You do have that thing where you're very affable, but when you're coming over, I was like, oh, I hope everything's okay, he's going to like it.
Can you imagine if I was walking around sort of rolling my finger and checking for doors?
Well, you complimented the chair.
A lovely bouquet, yeah.
And I knew you were going to ask more, and I don't know where it's from, so I was worried that it was going to be full of questions. I was going to let you down by not knowing anything.
Oh, is that why you didn't reply when I complimented?
I just sort of ignored it, didn't I?
You sort of froze.
And also, I don't know how to take compliments, and I didn't know how to respond to the question I thought was coming up.
Yes.
But I will find out for you, because I will have the email somewhere.
Yeah, please.
The email receipt.
Did you just buy them?
I bought them.
But without thinking about it?
Without thinking there'd be any follow-up questions from the guests.
No interrogation.
Yeah. I actually bought 4 chairs, and 2 of them weren't good enough. And so ones, the other one, my cat has decided is his, and the other one's just out of use.
These are very nice. Quite chic, but homely at the same time.
Chic and homely. Yeah. They had to be, do you know what? They had to be softened a lot. So I've got as in, they were very hard to sit on.
Oh, I see.
So I had to spend a lot of time sitting, which, hey, I'm happy to do.
You've just been bouncing up and down.
That's quite a bit. And then I've got like a 5-kilogram ball like that you work out with. And I would just place that on one of them every now and again to do the work for me.
That's a great hack.
Do you like that?
For people, yeah.
I'm so lazy that I got something else to sit on a chair for me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't be bothered to be sat on the chair.
That would have been a great thing to get your producers on this to do.
Yeah, I'm the next Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
All this stuff's going to come out about me.
He's a renowned industry monster, by the way, just in case you thought this was real life.
I do wonder. You never know. What have you said ever wrong that there must be someone out there that cannot stand me.
Yeah. I often think there will be people who
What? Sorry, what awful thing for me to say that I thought there must be one person. There's loads. There will be loads. And
There's probably like one person who's like probably misinterpreted something lovely I said. And
you're not going to believe this. But one person out there. Sorry, what were you saying? I just had to catch myself.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Of being like, there are probably so many things that I've said thinking, that was a fun and nice thing I said. And someone else is walking around being like, what an absolute monster.
Do you remember when we first met?
When you hit me. Yes, when you were like, and you hit me.
Wow. We'll bleep that and you can guess what was said. You can guess what I said. My palms have got sweaty. There's no way I could pick up the teapot now. I could barely do the mug. It was in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And it was in one of the bars. And I remember thinking, I need to go and talk to you because I feel like we were all in the same group and I didn't know how to get your eye contact. But I was thinking, it's a sort of thing where if we didn't talk by that social interaction, it would have become a thing.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, oh no, how do I sort of get to go like, I think we're going to get along, but I didn't know how to. Do you remember?
Yeah, but thank God you did.
Were you thinking the same thing?
A little bit, especially because
you could have been the one. You could have been the one that didn't like me.
Yeah,
I knew they existed.
Still could be. Let's see how this interview goes. But like, how are you good at those sorts of things, like those kind of social?
Can I tell you, just yesterday, I was walking down the street and a girl asked me for directions. And I gave her the directions. I thought I did very well with the directions. She was very nice. I walked away and she said, excuse me. Came back. I thought, she about to ask for my number. And then she handed me, I thought it was a business card. I thought, oh, maybe she knows me and she works in TV. She said, you should have this. And it's a card that says, I have autism. And she said, and it's an urgent medical alert card. She goes, it might come in, and then there's a thing for me to hand to people. She said, this might come in use.
And she just had those on hand to give out to people that she thought
I don't know. I don't know. But I think I went too much with the details of the...
Or she has autism, and she was like, this man is far more in need than me.
Yeah, but you need to take this. I'm now cured. Not there's a cure. It should be cured. I now no longer need it.
Yeah.
This guy needs it more.
Far more.
I prefer your edit.
That's amazing.
So so now it's just do I just keep that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Whap it out when you need it.
Because I think you might need this. What's not your cup of tea?
What's not my cup of tea? I'm going to say horror films.
Okay, good. This will start a debate.
Yeah.
Did you watch them when you were younger?
Mm-mm. No. I don't know if I've watched many in my life.
Because I go through the thing where I hate them, but I love to hate them.
Do you watch them?
Not so much anymore because I'm scared of the dark. And I think that's why.
Yeah.
And it now means I do have to sleep sometimes with a light on.
Yeah.
Because
you've watched too many horror films.
Because I've watched too many horror films. But sometimes I crave that fear. But now if new ones come out, I know everyone raves about the Babadook. And I'm
Babadook.
I can't do it. I can't do it to myself.
What's that new one, Weapons, with the
people
weird children?
Raving about Weapons and all can see his children running around. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Children are scary enough already.
Exactly that. Children, I think, are the scariest. Is it like the innocence thing?
Yeah.
And the fact that they stare and don't say, "Hey, can I help you?"
Yes,
they're very scary. So that's a great one. But you, what have you seen?
I think my level of horror film is so low. The Village is probably one of the scarier ones I've ever seen, which is the most mild.
Yeah.
Where there's monsters that sort of terrify the village, but at the end it turns out it's just a man in a suit.
Yeah, which is probably what makes it scarier, because then it becomes real. Because then I'd be in bed at night going, well, what if he comes here? And I've always been scared of being, which I think happens in Harry Potter. Isn't there a girl that was petrified to death?
Yeah.
I'm scared of being petrified to death. You know, when I scream so loudly, my jaw rips apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I imagine if I was, and then forever in eternity, that scared. Petrified. Yeah. Petrified is a terrifying word.
It is terrifying.
Petrifying word.
I don't get the appeal of them. I know people love that that thrill of the adrenaline and just feeling. But I don't want to feel disturbed. I don't want to feel upset. I don't want to feel negative feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the same with spicy food.
It is.
I can't do it.
But like, at least, see, I can, and I get that. And I know that horror films do the same thing of like giving you activating both parts of your brain of like the thrill and the fear, and which spicy food kind of does as well. But at least spicy food doesn't leave you feeling deeply disturbed weeks on.
Yeah, you
Maybe
just
it
get
will the
one
next
bad
morning.
night's sleep and then you're fine.
One terrible morning on a Southwest train.
Then you really are over it.
And then
yeah, because for me, it was always the scary ones for me because my brain scares me. So it will always, I remember when I was younger, being sent to my room and being so scared because the door to the loft was up just above my room.
Oh, no,
and I was convinced someone was up there. And in my mind, I was about to see it put, and he was going to be there. And
that's terrifying.
I used to have these big nightmares, and I used to wake up screaming in the middle of the night because I remember that one of them was I was running through a woods, and this man was running through a woods, and then suddenly he turned and looked at me and had a huge smile, and I woke up screaming.
That actually is very frightening. I felt a small flutter of horror.
Really?
Yeah, because that's terrifying. But I think maybe as like soft boys with active imaginations.
That's us.
Yeah, that's our podcast.
Welcome to Soft Boys.
Soft Boys with active imaginations. And then every episode is just being like, I'm on a ship. Jake, I'm on a ship today. Where are you?
Are you scared of the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm deeply afraid of crocodiles. Saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah, because they've got that muscleness where you go, there's no negotiating with them. Like you could, even with a bear and a lion, at least we're both mammals. We've got something in common.
Yeah.
They've just got this horror thing.
Alien.
Yeah.
And dinosaur.
The eye.
Yeah.
And then the nose being here.
I loved what you just... Yeah.
The eye above the water.
And they're so big. And I wouldn't love to swim with a shark, but when people talk about them, they say, "Oh, sharks don't intend to kill you.
Yeah,
they think you're something else.
You can push them away.
You can push them away."
Yeah, I'm sure. I've seen that in so many Instagram videos. I'm convinced I could just push them away.
You just like pop the nose and like boop it to the side. Very camp.
Sorry, I'm a soft boy with an active imagination. You get to go over there.
Sorry, no, not today. But like crocodiles are actively coming for you. How many people do you think die a year from a crocodile attack?
Well, I don't know, and I don't think knowing the answer. I'm so scared of the ocean that I'll be in my bed at night being scared that I'm going to wake up in the ocean. So this is now going to be in my mind. I mean, the fact that it's more than 10 is crazy. Is it more than 10? Go on.
1,000 a year. 3 a day. 3 people a day are being eaten by a crocodile.
Is every single one of them in Florida?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like they're all... Or they got gators. What's the difference?
Got both.
They've got both.
Alligators are apparently less aggressive. They're a bit more like timid. Crocodiles are like full on, I'm going to murder you.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Although I can't tell the difference.
Alligators have flat noses. Crocodiles are more pointy.
Another thing that's great to know. It's like with the poisonous snakes.
Yes.
And one of them is, I don't know the difference. One of them is yellow and black. Friend of Jack, red and yellow, kill a fellow.
Oh, I don't know this at all.
But it might be the other way around.
Yes.
They might kill Jack and be a friend of a fellow.
Friend of a fellow.
It's hard to know. But just steer clear of all of them.
I would avoid them all.
Yeah. But so that's such a... Because it's this sort of... They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Really? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Were they around then?
Yes.
They survived the thing?
Yeah. And they're one of the main animals that's like not changed. And this is another thing that's not my cup of tea, crocodiles.
They haven't evolved. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, because there's even people living in this day and age who mentally haven't evolved, and they're scary enough.
They're very frightening.
But when something's been there for millions of years and has decided, this is exactly what I need, you're right, because that means they recently found out that cats are the ultimate animal, right? That their design is so perfect. They don't want to change.
They're done.
But they'd realised because they're super cute, we're fine. They've decided we are killing machines.
Yeah.
They are killing machines.
And they're like, we're good with that. We are so good at killing that we don't need to change for like millions of years.
Have you seen Lake Placid? You'd hate that.
It's a horror film.
Horror film about crocodiles.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hate it. I just don't feel the need to... My policy is happy TV, sad music.
I don't know what that means. That's what you like to watch.
I only want to watch happy things.
Right.
And I can delve into the sad stuff in song, but not in a TV or a film.
That is great. That's great.
That's where I sit on that.
Yeah.
I don't understand people that, like couples that are sitting at home being like, darling, what shall we watch? Being like, oh, shall we watch Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris? Or shall we watch the one where some people have their mouths sewn to each other's anuses? Which one shall we watch?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I thought you were going to give me an example of a sad film.
Oh, no, I was going horror still.
Oh, you're going horror still. I was surprised.
Which is also sad.
It's also sad that could happen.
Yeah.
But I was thinking you're going to go with like Marley and Me.
Yeah, I've never watched that.
I've never watched it. What? Beaches?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
That's a sad one.
The Bette Midler one.
Yeah. This is Susan Sarandon, is that right? Is that her? Yeah. They're in ones that make you cry.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why are we doing that?
I don't want to cry and I don't want to feel deeply disturbed and horrified.
However, I did pitch a film that I'd written to a director the other day and she cried in the meeting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So maybe I'm good at writing it. Because
maybe.
I think we'd be good at writing horror.
Oh, I think so.
Not only are we soft boys with active imagination, but with comedy, we're able to sort of build that tension, then burst it. And if you can do that with comedy, you can do it with horror.
I've spooked myself out so many times. And I think that's part of the reason that I don't need horror films. I'm very much coming up with all sorts of horrific things that could happen.
And it's like the Blair Witch thing. It's left to your own imagination. And your own imagination is going to be so much scarier than anything anybody could show you.
Yeah.
Is that a cross-on necklace?
It's a little croissant on the necklace, yeah.
Lovely.
My crucifix.
I would have really regretted finishing without asking what that was. And I'm sure the viewer would be exactly the same.
They've all been zoning in. And
where's that? What's that about? Just because you love a croissant?
I just love them. Although I did go to I went to a croissant making class with my mum like a week ago.
Yeah.
And I forgot I was wearing this and it did feel a bit like overkill.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, people are being like, are you a big fan?
Yeah. I was having pizza with a friend in New York. What an anecdote. And
That's a really good anecdote.
I realised that he was sat there wearing a hat with a pizza slice on it.
Oh.
And I was like, now it looks sad.
It looks a bit sad.
It doesn't look like two guys who have just casually gone for pizza.
No.
It looks like
you've won a competition to be there.
Yeah, he cannot believe it. He's got to eat his favourite thing.
I found myself. Yeah, I'm.
Sorry, go on. You found yourself. Oh, lovely.
I actually found
Congratulations.
myself. I'm taking this podcast in a different direction now. I found myself on a boat. I'm back on the boat. I found myself messaging a friend furiously because on the croissant making day with Mother, I had an Ocado delivery scheduled to arrive just before I needed to set off. He was over an hour late. And I found myself furiously voice noting a friend being like, he's over an hour late and it's going to make me late for my croissant making workshop, which might be the peak.
It's good to come across as really likeable towards the end of the show. It's just in case anybody was sort of on the edge, they weren't sure which way to go.
Yeah, if people were thinking, is he a working class man of the people? Just to confirm I am.
Wow. Yeah, also saying mother is a real horror thing.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Or an Alan Bennett thing.
Right.
And I'd love to see a crossover of the two.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
Mother and I were eating a man.
Lovely. This is a new thing for you to take your bedtime stories.
Yes.
Alan Bennett horror.
Alan Bennett horror.
On that note, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. And this is a new thing in my life now. Although you've not been able to find them anywhere.
You can get them online very easily. Just not in shops.
Ocado?
You can get them from Ocado. They'll just be an hour late.